All right, y'all. So there's drama going on with Miss Diamond and Silk, and those two ladies. And I had called Aunt Jemima's before Trump, the president, won, and out there in Facebook. And let me have to say, I do disagree with a lot of Diamond and Silk's comments. You saw my videos about those two, but I also disagree with Facebook censoring them because guess who on 30 suspension? Yes, me too. I am extremely liberal. I'm extremely, liberal. I'm extremely social justice warrior, and we social warrior who call out the racism, and not just the white racism or the Hispanic. We call the black ones all the homophobe. We call all that, and guess who gets screwed for 30 days again? Me. Yes. Okay. And I have threatened because they have defended black racist statements in other Hispanic, for real, especially black anti-black racism. They defended Facebook as a hypocrite, a shot that y'all conservative, but then if I see white conservatives not being closed their account or not being blocked or their page taken down, but Diamond Silk because they're a minority. I'm calling it because they're women of color. They're African descent, and they happen. That's why that they're fighting Congress because they're not put a liberal like me fighting Congress. Now I can't make doubts. You don't want to make doubts because that's how you reduce your motivation. But on the real tip, and that's God revealed that I'm wrong as a human. That maybe they would fight for my rights to be on Facebook, whatever, and not be blocked. But Facebook's getting on my nerves. I'm glad Zuckerberg was on trial, and Zuckerberg is a stupid ass. The two twins, I got their name. They don't want. He took an idea from them, and as some told me when it was trying to threaten to close my account for speaking out against racism, and I have snitched on a bunch of people for racist and homophobic and all type of anti-Catholic, any statements, and these people told me it doesn't go along with their, it doesn't go against their community policy, safe policy, whatever they call it, bullshit ass policy. But when it happens to me, someone snitches on me, I get 30 days. I cannot post in different groups, especially you know, anti bad authority, police brutality groups, racism. I can't share information. I'm spamming with some of the groups I belong to that I operate. That mess. So, do y'all get my point? That Facebook is full of shit. Facebook is stupid. Zuckerberg is stupid. He's a thief. Those two twins. I've got their. I did an article. It's been a while to go back on my other videos and retrack what their last names are. But they did a good job. I call them my white brothers. They made Facebook, and these men just not give them credit. And I see why he was trying to, or nervous on trial where he should be on trial. And I'm glad. Karma is a bitch, and I'm the male version of that bitch. So anyway, I'm glad. So let's go back to Diamond Silk. Diamond and Silk was on Congress fighting for their freedom of speech, and they said it was under oath. I didn't have to be under oath when we do Congress. I think it'd be in court. But that goes. And y'all know I don't like them bashing the Latino immigrants and bashing those in the African American community who are Democrats. And Democrat, I never thought being on a plantation. Okay, when I vote, thinking liberal means to liberate. Okay, not to be controlled by anybody. The white man, the black man, the Mexican man, the Hispanic, Asian, mama, dad, or whatever. Okay, I don't want to be. I'm very like an archaic in a way when it comes to those things, and I have no problem with that. I wish people would learn to leave me alone. Okay, I don't want to confront your dumb stupidity, stupid belief system. But anyway, and I have been on the other I'm on other apps. I'm okay, but Facebook been one. And when I heard, I laughed. Then I stopped laughing when it happened to me, when the Diamond Silk, and they fight now. I am on their side when it comes to the censorship part because they're doing it not only into Diamond Silk, they're not doing it to just conservatives, they're doing it to us liberals too. Social justice warriors. I had a white friend that was attacked and harassed on social media by a Hispanic pocho who claimed a government official, which he can get in trouble for that. And so his white friend too, which my white friend who's a social justice warrior told his African friend who's a cop. And when I saw the comparison, when we snitched together They took it down the stuff they did towards me and my white friend who's older. He's 61 years old. He has partial black grandkids. He's fighting for Black Lives Matter and everything else. He's with yeah. He's a yeah. Um, yeah, even though I'm undecided by Cosby trial, he's on Team Cosby. He's a white dude. Okay. But when it came to me, this Facebook told me that it was against my policies. So I see a lot of racism in Facebook, and like I said to the Diamond, they get attacked because they're African American and they're defending the conservative part and people. But if they were two white women, I'm sorry to say this, they would not have this much situation going on. Okay, and so then when I saw that they was getting paid, which people been telling me these women getting paid, I do believe they're getting paid by Trump. You understand the history of butt dancing, shoe shining coon, the thugs in hip hop, the thugs, okay, the all the niggas, they get paid to do that. That's why y'all dumb ass brothers in the ghetto, instead of trying to get a damn ass job and trying to learn how to have your own business, so you won't whine about some Asian or Arabian person on the business in your hood, you aspire to be the ghetto thug, aka I hate the N word y'all, but the nigga on YouTube or MTV back in the BET who got a bunch of hoes of every color, especially the high yellow, okay? Dark ones too, especially exotic, Hispanic, white, in there. Cause they looking at them, they looking at that money, okay, of him, okay. That's what y'all understand. Um, until you know what I'm saying. So therefore, you selling crack cocaine because the thug said on the on the song that I'm a nigga that sell coke. You know what I'm saying. And then you say fuck that nigga, but I'm proud to be black, knowing that that's a contradiction. Okay, you call yourself a nigga. You aspire. That's why I say about gangster rap, the culture, okay, was sponsored by the private prison complex and the people music. That's why me, who sings myself, that speaks Spanish and sing Spanish, I don't get a record deal. They want me to butt dance and cool and call myself a nigga and look like Pickaninny and talk about shoot up niggas and all the other stuff. That's what's getting paid. Y'all who claim to be pro-black have not even called their ass out. Doesn't even go to you, man, as someone like Sammy Sosa, but you don't go to these rappers who sponsor that inferiority complex. Okay, so Diamond, shoe shining, and butt dancing and Jemima's don't think shocking. Of course, they needed someone to shoe shine. Y'all forget they talk about black folks who was not part of the Confederacy. Yes, they were. The ones who wanted to be on the Confederacy, who defended master, who thought that was their place, and those who also were slave owners with a mix up here, took sides with the white man. Okay? You had your fiddlers, your tragic mulattoes, your coons, and your Aunt Jemimas. They took sides. You had Porchos from Texas here who betrayed their own country, okay, during the Alamo, took sides with them too, Hispanic one, and neighbor Apples, who was so-called civilized tribe, okay? They took sides. Guess what? What they in return didn't get? Nothing. You don't see those schools and streets named after these men of color who fought on the Confederate side. Y'all are y'all that shy? The slaves who was very obedient to massa, who told the slave owner where you was leaving the plantation was his assets. And Fiddler was the faithful slave among Kunta Kinte's slave owner. Okay? The thugs who call themselves niggas are the white racist man's dream. They only time they don't like it when they commit crimes. What they do so they can add a prison complex. Either you get shot or be a slave. Okay, that's what they're doing right now. Y'all don't understand it. Stabbing Fletcher was the best paid African American actor. I've got his real name. Mammy, that's why I bashed Monique on that part about defending Hattie McDaniel and attacking Walter White. She played a maid in Gone with the Wind, and she was the first black woman to win an Academy Award. Dark Daniels, who was high yellow, part black, Mexican, white, and Native American, didn't get shit. She got nominated, but she had played a maid or a sex slave, mean exotic that tempt the white man to either rape her or to have sex on the side, be it the side piece. Olivia Pope, what's the name from Scandal? Kerry Washington. Okay, yeah, you could get a cat award for that. Halle Berry, Monster Ball. Look at the movie Monster Ball. Halle Berry, I don't see how she whined by her white baby daddy, called her a nigga, supposedly pure black but part white, Halle Berry. Okay, she won the Academy Award for what? Playing the thought of a white man. The thought means those THOT, the hoe over there. She's a white man's hoe. I call like it is in the movie because dark skinned P Diddy, Sean Puffy calls get killed by the same white man. White man the friends her. She beats her son like Toya Graham did in Baltimore like a Windish mammy in a Windish letter, be the old psychotic ex my mammy to her son. And then next thing she take her show her tits and have a sex scene with Billy Bob Thorne, whatever his name is, as a white racist man who stopped being racist after he had some cat from their sister. So therefore I call it like it is. Next thing she wins a carry war and she don't get no deals. Monique played a bad mother, the mammy to pressures, and she don't get no deals with the help of Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels, which I don't like them for what they did. So therefore, I get my point. Okay, not no good mother. A sister who play a good one, who don't beat her kids, who don't abuse, who the good mother, she don't get that Academy Award. That's how white racists, thank you, awarding bad behavior. Okay, so Diamond and Silk are getting paid. I'm glad they brought it up. Some Congress people, particularly one that needs to clean their district. I'm not gonna say who they is. Okay, although I like that person, but they need to clean the district because a lot of folks are suffering in the district they represent. Okay, for years. Okay, but the truth of the matter is, okay, I'm glad he brought it up, but at the same time, it is brought up for a reason. Let me see why. Zuckerberg is put on suspension, or what? Not suspension. Is put on suspicious behavior, showing data or whatever. And he was all, and I was laughing at Zuckerberg because you got what you're coming for. You heard people on Facebook who had reported bad negative comments on all races, including I report white anti-white comments too. Okay, I don't hate white people. And on the contrary, I am part Caucasian. I have roots in England, France, Irish, in Ireland, and in Spain. I'm not full blown black or the American, but those are my heritage on my ancestry. I don't go along one drop rule. One drop rule is no longer a law. It's a Love Virginia case. Thank you, God, for making that case happen in 1967. And Supreme Court is unconstitutional. We're able to check more boxes. I check two more races, more category. I don't check black unless it's black, white, and American, not solely. Okay, and in our Hispanic, or if I find I have Spanish Creole roots, I am part Hispanic from. Okay, so therefore you have to understand that we're um, and I know I have snitched on people on Facebook for saying things about white people too. Okay, so I'm a diversity person. I don't, and I need diversity to include everything. Okay, if you, I will. This will be my image. I would have an American, it's called headdress, an African dashiki, an Irish kilt with some either moccasins or some African sandals. If you know what I mean, and the British flag and the Spain. Thank you. Okay, show if I had a design, yeah, put a critique because I show a culture. If I had the money to wear all my heritage, trust me, I'm very multicultural. When I was tracing my roots to England, outside of America, so don't bring about no slavery, okay? Before slavery and all that other stuff, I had a sense of pride of the folks who come. I don't think I didn't like it with the Protestant Reformation. I'm not Protestant. I used to be one, but the English settlers, those who their ancestors were, and how the culture is in UK, and I was happy about that. There was a sense of pride coming from my roots. So just like what I was talking to, and it's not just a white part of me. As a Yoruba woman I was talking to when I was doing helping out cleaning out, and she was from Nigeria. And I told her that even though there was occultic stuff, the more than one God stuff, the polytheist God of the Yoruba religion that many of the African slaves that we defended, because we're either you both Yoruba and even other tribes do the slave trade in Latin America. The Caribbean has a lot of Yoruba, but even some Mexican culture that's hidden that people did not tell you about, but also in the Caribbean was salsa merengue, and I said yes, Santeria. But you know the reason why that slaves practiced the idea that came from Santeria was because the Yoruba tribe, if y'all know, are very spiritual people, and they were able to beat the slave masters with their spirit. Okay, yes, like in what happened in Haiti. So I said when I hear about that, that makes me proud. If I'm part Yoruba, I would love to know that because I don't like to hear that people submit to don't be doormats and stuff. That's why we were stop showing the slave movies that we don't fight back type mess. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's why people sometimes don't like being black or their heritage because of that mess. Give us a Nat Turner, give us a John Horse, a black Native American man who black Seminoles who fought and and also went to Mexico and stuff and got away from slavery. Give it like Josephine Baker. Don't give us no story about somebody being a butt dancing coon slave and nothing was done. Everybody was oppressed and then that story. That's what Hollywood like to get started. When I was in school, they said hate talking about slavery because it was interpreted as you didn't do nothing, you stay hopeless, blah 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 blah, and we supposed to sit here and put a fake smile and say, yeah, we proud of that. You know what I'm saying? So when I did my ancestry, they debunk all that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yes, I'm proud of being a black American, Native American, white, which is at the time I don't know, it was French and English, but now I found out more English on my mom's side besides my dad's side of ancestry, and Irish. I remember saying Patrick's Day when I was a child, and Spain Creole besides French Creole because I love speaking Spanish, so that's part of me. Okay, and I do speak Spanish. I love it. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, that's seems sounds surprising. People say, you know proud. I was like, no, you're not proud because you got a white man's narrative about who you are, a degrading narrative of who you are. That's why you say you're a nigga and you like to live in the downfall. I'm trying to beat the downfall because I have a sense of pride and I want to see people everywhere see them do better. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, I may be on with forever. I ain't trying to be on with forever. This is just a temporary and I'm trying to my life. Let's get this if we don't wait for out. Let's get it. I know. My thing was to live in a law and live good. Okay, 20 years ago, I graduated high school. This is like the Gothic movie. Holly Berry played it. Okay, so don't play that game with me. Okay, so now. Trying to get away from get out of Texas, go up north, live in those blue states that allow you. Because I couldn't tell you, unlike what Trump talking about, what he had little excuse me in Texas, we suffering here in the Republican state. That be there. That's a liberal like me is suffering here. Nobody want me to share my narrative because it gives power to my narrative. That's the reason why they want to demonetize me. But if I live in New York or LA, you would not see me no down from here till you see me live in them nice houses, nice developments, and have a nice car, living good. That's exactly live that a true American dream that I always want to have. So yeah, no, you don't know assume you say assume you make an ass out yourself. So anyways, get to the subject. So going back to Diamond Silk. Well, Diamond Silk, they are getting paid. I just tell you, that's the whole reason why. Trump's, many minorities why they cooning, backstabbing each other. The Latinos here, they talk bad about Black Lives Matter, not knowing that it's Latino Lives Matter, not forgetting that Latinos are getting shot. They getting paid by their white officers, the white man, okay, who the bosses at their job. They can always lose them to place with white people once they do their job. Okay, what happens to stay actually black and Mexican, okay, or Fox News. So that's why the Congress people, which at the same time, my brothers and sisters who's in Congress who bash you, you need to clean your communities up too before you start talking mess. Okay? All right, stop the crimes. Stop making excuses. Stop. No, we need clean up. Okay, it's not okay. But the truth of the matter is, I have to agree with that. I can relate to that. But the point is, the truth of the matter is that when it goes to Diamond Cell, they should understand that the reason why we're bringing this up. Okay, you're right. African American people community is part of me. We need to get out of the plantation, period. It's not about Republican, Democrat. The plantation of being a victim and saying that's why I debunk the black supremacist, not nationalist shit, to stay in victimhood, to not get out. If you do get out, you a sellout. That's the stupidest narrative that I do not agree with. I call you a sellout when you defend our struggle, defending keeping the struggle down, keeping us in doormat and default. The default. When I hear a person say, "I want to go back to segregation," Martin King did not put us in a cocoa burning house so we can stay in a burning house. The idea of trying to get integrated was not by marrying a white person so we make our kids more light than us, okay, because we already have white DNA in us. The idea was an economic development, economic and education inequality, since our ancestors did, who are African, besides Native American, they built this country without no pay. Though, you know what I'm saying? And many people don't want to leave. Okay? So we have two bloodlines that built this country. We have the Native Americans who's already here. We have the Africans who came here as slaves, who are a part of us, who have built this country without no pay, and our white colonizers, who also our ancestor, who took this country and oppressed both. Okay? So that you know. I understand that. But to tell me to be proud of who I am, but stay at the downfall state, is a contradiction of its own. Lets me know you don't believe that there's any self-worth in you to get out. And the only time you want to get out is you collectively control a group. And I hear this mess a lot. To be abusers, no different than slave master. And I call that out on my channel. Okay, and you have some brothers doing that mess on YouTube. I'm not saying who it is. Okay, they want to control, have two personalities to control, dominate, tell you what to dress, and then talk about white supremacy hurting you when you advocate the same damn argument. Okay, you're not advocating freedom. Get mad about anything because you can't. People, individualistic people like myself, people don't like us individualistic people who are not collective, because you cannot control our minds, heart, and soul. That's what they're mad about. They want us to jump when we're jumping. Then talk about the white person down the street gonna hurt us, but they don't want to push the same enemy attitude. I get that, Miss Diamond. So now, but the problem is, you're getting paid on a propaganda to hurt the community while you're talking about advancement. Donald Trump and Paul Nehlen are white supremacists. They're not for our better interests. Okay? Talking about black folks who are not pure black, dark light, or whatever, whining about illegal immigration and what's going on in UK. Okay, I'm gonna bring that up. United Kingdom, about deporting the Afro-Caribbean people out of England and taking them back, who helped build Europe when it was losing money. It's no different with Latinos. When the Barcelos came here, why did they bring Barcelos from Mexico and in this country illegal? The white American people. Because our people didn't want to do the picking the crops and sharecropping and all that other stuff, because we didn't want to be a slave. Okay? I always tell people I would never argue with a Latino immigrant, and Hispanic too, Spanish Creole, but from Latin America Latino, who come here legally or not legally, whatever the case may be, about a small wage position, when both Martin King and T'Challa fought for us to have better, not worse. Okay? I'm not going to join the gang and go to LA and fight another Mexican about a development that there's such gentrification, okay, that we don't own. Yes, Mexico had California. Yes, the Afro-Mexican who either slave or free with the Spanish, co-founded with the Native American mestizo, California. Yes, the last governor was Afro-Mestizo, Mexican, Pia Pico. I get it, but today, white folks own those developments, okay? And I'm not going to join the gang and live in the hood or the ghetto or the barrio and fight Jose because I want a cheap paycheck. Cheap, that doesn't pay bills to keep me in debt. Oh, we gonna Jose and Jose and Fernando, you in my corner, I'm gonna come and shoot. No. Killing some white racist powder, aka cocaine and weed and kush. I'm not doing that mess. Then both of us do nothing minorities, and we both in jail looking stupid, and we fighting over who wants the booty and hell no. I'm sorry to go there. No, that is not my future. My dream is, if I can't get a job, let Jose get the job of working less paid. Let Devontae and Jamal Dong too. Because I don't want to be with y'all. I want to be the high elite. That my dream is to be on top. Like love on top. Okay? Well, Beyonce, okay? Not to be at the bottom. We don't go to school to be at the bottom, supposedly. Say to teach that. But still, you got the purpose idea of going to school is to learn the education to get out of poverty. So my point is, I get it, but your argument from the beginning about building a wall, about Hispanic immigrants coming here, in taking away jobs that, like the Hunter Fox say, was is he correct? We do not want that. Our grandmas and grandpas had to say, yes, sir, master, after slavery. Shoe shine. Clean white folks' drawers being the help they drawers and clean their bathrooms and clean the toys of their kids at some rich development house. So, yeah, you want that dream? That's your American dream? And when I heard that, I said, "This is you promoting black and brown racism, sisters." I don't like I bashed the two Hispanic men beat that brother up down there who Afro mestizos in the closet in Pasadena, California. Police boy, I bash you too. I bash George Zimmer. I bash you too, sisters, because I'm not with that kid or what the fire. You know different firebomber. All y'all minorities in this black and brown. It ain't the white man's fault. When I heard about the Jose Flores murder, who I bashed both communities. I bash, yeah, I don't play that black on brown racism. I'm not getting involved in fighting and beating somebody up about a cheap job or who sell the crack next door for me taking my damn customers. I don't do no drugs. I don't sell drugs. I'm not trying to be part of the prison product complex, aka plantation. Okay, that's a plantation. So when you being paid by white supremacists, that's what they talk about. Although the Congress who needs to clean up their doggone areas and give and stop doing it during election time. I'm sorry to go there. Okay, I get it. Okay, you know, but the truth of the matter is, and I agree that someone should give us money because we're not getting us money to stay on welfare. Get us money to get off and have our own. That's what I'm for. But you want to sit here and get money from white supremacists and promote that propaganda. And that's what people are talking about. Okay? Attack anybody. And I'm not for Hillary, sister. I know that Hillary Clinton is no different than Trump. She is a Trump in closet. She was Goldwater or Saltwater, whatever her name is, intern who was a segregationist. Bernie Sanders was fighting for us. Will Martin King and many y'all fools voted for that bitch, Hillary Clinton. I call her a bitch. Wrinkled ass bitch, Hillary Clinton. Okay? I didn't vote for her. I didn't vote for when she won Obama. I didn't vote for her at all. Because I knew she was set up playing. She was Trump friend. Everybody know that's her Trump best friend. The Clintons are Trump friend. It was set up to fail. She knew if she gonna win. Not because she's a woman. Any woman can win, but a woman that's set up to fail. That's what she was. And y'all sold y'all dream. And even like I said, when Beyonce was performing, what I didn't like, you had the sympathizing white supremacists uncover the so-called white liberal. Okay, because I'm a liberal. I know when liberals not all that liberal. I have a liberal dog. Okay, they out here saying the word nigga at these rap concerts for Hillary Clinton. It was nothing formal. Most people had concert for president. They cleaned up their language. No, they was acting ghetto and hood degradation. Degrading. Beyonce was the best performer, but her husband, I'm sorry, Jay-Z and all the rest of the rappers saying the word nigga, and I bet you had white people say, I love you, my brother, my black brother, saying the word nigga. Because it was not racist. They wouldn't even have to bone their body to say it. And argue about why they can't say it. Oh, which is a stupid thing. I ain't gonna argue with my Jewish friend. I can't say the word kite. It's disrespectful. Y'all stupid. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, point. So that's the whole reason why you're defending white supremacy. That's why we call it Aunt Jemima. The idea of immigrants, the reason is illegal immigration, is not about more. It's about more Latinos who chose to stay here. Okay, who would have set up program since back in the day. Who chose to come? Remember, white people are choosing. The white people that you're attacking, the African people that you saying you're for, who we're attacking because we know the game plan. I'm not gonna attack the Jose Fernando, okay, Ignacio, okay, about a job that I don't want. Who is behind the desk hiring? Who is the head CEO of the company? That's what I'm talking. It don't look like the Misties, the the Zayat looking Latinos or me or someone darker than me or look like you, sister. It looks like the white ancestors. And I feel she do. Many of us don't look like. They gave us different shades and hair textures. Okay, thank you. Besides that, thank you. Besides, okay, did you get my point? All right. So why not attack the establishment, the corporations who are setting up these plans to hire so-called illegals? Because that's what this whole idea was about. Black folks with license and in our own plantation, so we'll hire people who's hardworking, who work for cheap labor as a labor slave. Okay? And then I tell Latinos, when I tell the Latinos who gave me $1,000 to do, I'm not trying to get no $1,000 as a future. I'm looking for generational wealth. I want the billions and millions. Before Trump situation with Obama and later on this campaign with Hillary, I was on Team Trump. Trump was, when he was doing Bush season, I had Oprah Winfrey and Trump in my wall besides Superhead, y'all know Cream Cephas, in my wall, one of them in my wall, in my, because they were supposed to decorate the wall in my job clothing room, and I had both of them wanted to be the camel skin mixed brother part black Trump. Okay, that was my role model. Okay, because I said when I get out of the job, we're gonna have that fun that well, because I want my kids and grandkids to have the best in life, not the worst. Unlike the parents who gave me the worst. Okay, that's why I have no respect for them behind and want to retain that mercy in their life, what they have to. Anyway, point is, but I want my kids. They don't have no excuse. And then plus, I teach them to be independent, so I have to worry be living in my house and be living on their own. Okay, so therefore, and I have unconditional love, unlike some people supposed to do who brought me here. So point is, that's my point. Have a healthy way of raising kids. So no, so I ain't gonna cool and take sides with Trump after he started attacking Obama and attacking this whole situation being racial, but that was my plan. So I'm for that, but attack the low economic black folks. No, the low economic people, African said, who whine about need to get a job, go back to school, stop making babies out of wedlock, married or not. You know, those who do get married young, okay. Um, you know, priorities come first. Stop trying to compete with your friends who ain't doing shit. Okay, I'm not competing with somebody. They make fun of me because I tell my Afro Latina friend's daughter. She don't like speakers. I said, baby, don't listen to these folks here. They don't care about you. They know different. I want to. They know different white racist people who got power. These folks in this hood don't care about you. Speak that Spanish. You're gonna get better in life. You're gonna two incomes. These folks hating because they ain't got shit in their life, and that's the same damn true. When they hate on me, they got shit in their life. They mad. They wouldn't why they were focusing on me because I ain't focused on their ass. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, sisters. Even though I bash you, but we in the same pot, sister. I'm 30-day suspension at Facebook. You know what I'm saying, attacking people who are making racist propaganda. Okay? I'm not sitting here. And it's funny when I refer to the brother and I put the signs, you know, the symbols, so it wouldn't say the word nigga at all. A brother, the sister called this brother who defended the cops at Starbucks a nigga. I said, you're right, I hate the N-word, but he's a white man's nigga. And I put the number signs on where GG's are. And guess what? I got a flag. And I called someone yeah, because, you know what I'm saying, to refer them in. So fine when I'm, you know what I'm saying, so they flagged it, and I'm 30-day suspension, but I've been putting on people who say do nothing and say the word, you know, racist stuff about accuracy and messages. Oh, y'all don't flag them people. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying the actual word type. I just put the hyphens. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, therefore, you know, so I ain't, but you know, they talk about free speech and all this other stuff. Free speech that they want to hear. You know, they ain't talking about free speech. The free speech they want to hear, they approve. Okay, that's called like it is. So you getting the same treatment system that I'm getting, and I really don't care about Zuckerberg. Fuck Zuckerberg. I did go there. Fuck you. You stupid. You're a thief. You stole the two twins idea of Facebook. You have a double standard, and you're a hypocrite to your policies of community. Because many times I have reported stuff that was inappropriate on there, and y'all asked to say it didn't go against your community. But someone else, me, I'm the target one because I'm the one fighter. I don't have a tongue like everybody else, okay? And I don't. I've been attacked, harassed, you know what I'm saying? Y'all try to bypass it. So y'all hypocrites. You pick and choose who you want to defend, not. So I know exactly. So when it came down to silk, I had to say I'm on their side. I'm not saying on the abuse, but Zuckerberg is stupid. Zuckerberg is a thief, and I don't like that dude. And I'm glad to even put on blast. Yo, stupid Facebook site is stupid. You know what I'm saying? And it's the truth. I like it with the people that I meet, but the policies, the way how your staff members do shit, they don't know how. They don't even know what races they need to take. And then y'all find a brother, some lighter skinned brother, on your team, but all the time y'all didn't have nobody on your team for you see what I'm saying? So it show how racist your ass. Oh, y'all don't say liberal. I thought he was an undercover Klansman. Talking about Zuckerberg, well, he probably Jupiter last name, but I don't know if he is, but he trying to go to Hawaii, trying to steal some of the people laying down there like a car now, so. That dude's a fool. So I'm just letting y'all know, no, they attacking us liberals too. Zuckerberg, his stupid gang at Facebook are attacking us liberals too. Fuck Zuckerberg. I'm sorry to cuss here. I don't like his ass. Dumbass thief. You stole those two white guys, the twins idea. I'm glad you had to pay them $1 million, and now you want to sit here and close and put 30 suspension on mine, knowing that I don't go out my way. I had seen people with guns bigger and I reported, and you still ain't did shit. But you just going after people based on your personal feelings, ain't about your rules, because you're hypocrite to your damn rules that you created. Okay. So we come with Diamond Silk. I have to agree that Facebook is wrong. I'm sorry. I don't like that agenda. I don't like Diamond Silk's agenda. I understand they're getting paid by Trump. But let me let you know that they're not just attacking just white conservatives or people who are minority who defend the Trump campaign. They're attacking for those who are against Trump, who like myself and are against racism and stuff. And we call out the racism. All we have gotten to arguments with people. And the reason why, like I told one of the ladies who gave me Google, that's why I bought that book about real it was $50 about, and I bought it with my Google, not Google, my Amazon, the coupon. But if they gave me that on a survey, and let me tell you the reason why. I told us, excuse me, the reason why this mattered to me, these people that make these comments in Houston are those we 19 have to work with. It's those who also, too, they could be our supervisors. Our police also we pay tax to. People we think that we're friends with, and we see this mess. And they need to be called out for it. I don't want to be next to a Latino person that's racist, or a Mexican person racist, or a white person. You know what I'm saying? They might pretend to be friends, stab your back, and they see all this stuff behind your back. I know a particular person who I don't speak anymore because I saw the things they were saying. Okay? Saying do nothings and doing that stuff and race stuff about Hispanics and white. You know what I'm saying? And then they want you to live a narrative to automate their ass, selfish ass smile. You know, and they want to, if they have power in the job, or power in the job market, or power in authority, or civil authority, they'll try to abuse that power. And you got to deal with that. You have a problem, and you just said you disagree with the police brutality. That police officer you might call on 911 come harass your ass. Yeah, it does matter what they say. Y'all talking about y'all don't handle shit when you so here and tell you that they break the policy. So how you ain't doing anything? So I have to call like, hey, because I ain't sitting next to a person who's an enemy. I don't care what the color is. Once you start saying racial stuff and all that stuff, don't come invite me to your parties. Don't. Oh no, I'm not a forgiving person. I don't want to be next to an enemy of any color, any gender, any race. Anybody in my own mama, they're my enemy. I don't want to be next to them. They have potential to do something wrong to you while you next to that person. You know? So that's the whole reason why they've been homophobic comments. I have reported even old hot and brute brothers who've been saying stuff, and y'all don't say shit about that. Yeah, y'all bypass it. So that's why we speak out. That's why we have to, because y'all sit here and let them get by, but we do it. You want to put 30 cents, 30 days, 30 days suspension. And that's not right. When it comes to Diamond Silk, I had to agree with that. We can't, y'all made this app, then you should never have app. And then your first of all, Facebook needs to have a committee that's multiracial. Okay? Not just a bunch of white people and a few minorities who sympathize with them. Because it seems to me, when we do report white racism as far as African American Hispanic, y'all sit here try to make excuses for them. Okay? In those minorities who do say that's what I'm saying. So no, don't sit here and say Facebook is against conservatives. That's a damn lie. Cause I'm not gonna. I get attacked and anti-Catholicism is admired on the channel, on the app, okay? And I cannot sit here and look at y'all and y'all do this. And yeah, I agree that Diamond Silk should not get paid by Klansmen, not an island name, whatever the name is, in Trump. I get that. But that's also the case that you are asking a lot of people. I seen a offensive page making a sexual graphic stuff about African American people and dehumanize them. So, you know what I'm saying? And I have reported that, and y'all haven't did shit about that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. Facebook is full of crap, and they are racist too. Don't let that liberal. I'm a liberal. They were liberal. They wouldn't even flag my stuff. You know, but it's okay. I'm glad that this is all coming out. Also, but to Diamond, let me let you know, I wouldn't deal with Trump and Nala, okay? And y'all say y'all your own bosses. Instead of arguing with the Hispanic people who are fighting for immigration rights, you should be teaching as an entrepreneur, because you're clearly an entrepreneur, that us to have our own business. Because I'm not going to fight with Jose or Fernando or Juan about a low wage job that our grandparents and great grandparents had to work there of color could not get those high wage, high skills jobs that people didn't want to see. And if we did have Black Wall Street, they burned it. Okay? I'm not trying to get on the same level with being on the poor man's level. I'm already poor, coming from middle class, and yeah, people say, why you have the upper mentality? Because I grew up middle class. I am trying to get back to being in that situation and hopefully get to a billionaire state. I am not trying to put an application, to survive, but my main goal is to have my own business and work for my own self. Because I'm tired of working with people who are enemies of any color. I'm sorry, I'm for being friends will work with your boss. You work together, you get along with your boss, you get along with coworkers, you don't have no drama. Okay? I'm not your friend. You already know you set me as an enemy just to fail. Okay? And I'm serious. That when people hear, I know what you're saying. Okay? Because I'm sorry, if I have a business, I like to get along and hope to be friends with the coworker and help the coworker and their employee get out of their situation, have their own. Like Master Walker did when she had them sisters do set a hot comb and stuff. She helped them sisters be their own boss while working for them. That's what I want. I don't want them to see them in, had to struggle right out of the bus. I want to see something better in their life. That's what type of entrepreneur and millionaire being I want to be. That you can do it too, to inspire that person. Not sit here and degrade that person, think, oh, I'm better than you, and have them a cheap labor slave so they can be in debt and laugh about that. Who wants to laugh about that? Y'all, the white folks who are racist like that would condemn African people and people of color being cheaper than they already. It's a setup. So they can be on welfare. Okay, I will be the entrepreneur that want to get folks out of welfare, especially if there's low wage, but we'll try to find a way to make the high wage so they can get paid better and get out the economic problem and have something better. That you should be teaching the community as entrepreneurs. Because I'm serious, when you say these entrepreneurs, I said, well, why are you not teaching people to be in your state? Because I don't want as Jose and Jamal fight each other, Devontae and Jose fight each other for a job that's low wage, 725. But I'm Zacchaeus, who's cannabis can, mixed race, multi-generational, mixed race, African American, French American, Native American man is trying to get high wage to get in your President Trump situation. Okay, I ain't trying to be in a low economic situation. Talking about living in a ghetto mess. Okay, I'm not trying. Thank you. You should be trying to teach us to have the better. Because Father King fought for us to have the better, not the worse. Okay? That's why I want the high wage. I want to be a CEO so I can be my own CEO. I want to be out there drinking the wine glass, looking good in a GQ type outfit on, okay? Living some yacht and something. Okay, I ain't trying to live in ghetto and, live in the body. I'm trying to live good, okay? And have my own stuff. Okay? That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm reading books, trying to be educated, baby. I'm not trying to be at the bottom. So instead of bashing Latino immigrants, legal document or not, taking little bit jobs that you should teach our people, our brothers. You have white folks teaching their children, especially sons, to be billionaires and own bosses. Why are we not teaching our sons, instead of letting them be do nothing thugs? Why not teaching to have something better for themselves? Teaching how they own better, some formatting school, so they can learn. People say, yes, she didn't get her kids money. Well, it was so weird. A stupid coon, because I couldn't stand him. Oh, he was. It's weird because the straight dark skinned brother that was his friend was evangelical, homophobic, but this dude was gay, masculine looking, but gay, a little feminine, and then bash Hillary Clinton and Sarah Palin and McCain, and then talk about the Hillary and the God going to get rid of it, talking about in that old condemning evangelical mess. Then all of a sudden, when they were watching Black in America with Soda Brown, and they're teaching the kids about working and getting money, you shouldn't get beat their asses. Here we go, that slave mentality. Okay, that's why, and I hate to be around that toxic fool. He come talk to me about that shit. It's weird. Once he lost his truck, he started being religious. You know, he was a truck driver. So I'm like, y'all some hypocrites to y'all own beliefs. Don't even talk to me about it. You're trying to dominate, and I'm not even an evangelical most. I'm not a fan of Protestant evangelical. I don't like Protestant evangelical fundamentalism. Okay, don't teach that BS to me. Okay, I been knows a person church is scripture. Okay, so that's why I don't need to hear that. But truth of the matter is, and next thing he started bashing Obama. They don't get your dog. You over here got folks killing people in Libya. Oh, so you went from being like an Obama to I'm like, no. That's why as a person I don't like to listen to people. You see how hypocritical and contradicting they went for all for Obama, now going against. You see what I'm saying? That's why I have a gift for discernment. Because that you don't like to listen because I see a lot of bullshit in your argument, and especially how you address it. So anyway, I've been like that since I was a child. But my point is, instead of getting mad at the brother who told me this, getting mad that they was giving money to the kids in school, they teaching the idea that when you get in a job, you have to make money and be educated. Okay? I would love my children to have that. I don't want them sitting home not doing nothing, okay? If you know what I mean when I say it like that, I want them to do better. So if the idea, and if white kids are taught to be entrepreneurs at school later on and be bosses, especially the sons, I want my son, my complexion, darker than me, lighter than me, he still got my DNA in him, to have better, okay? Kinky hair, curly hair, wherever my son can come out looking. Look like a white person, look like a West Side, I don't care, okay? I don't want my son living in the ghetto and living dumb and stupid and not doing nothing and trying to fit in with the homies who call themselves niggas ain't doing shit. Okay? I don't want them in that concept. Okay? And I can care less about the next brother or sister who don't like it. Fuck them. They can go mind their own business. They just a bunch of haters. Don't want to see this none of us being a crowd of barrel. Okay? That's my point. Instead of start whining about the wall and whining about trying, you using that money, you should got that money to teach our people to have our own stuff so we don't have to whine about Jose and Maria Guadalupe taking jobs that we don't want. Because I don't want them jobs. I like anybody, if Shaka Zulu and anybody Shaka Zulu want, from no offense to those from Africa, want them low paying, good. I want something better. I want the best in life. Okay? Not the worst. Okay? So that's why you should be, since you say you love the community, trying to get a plantation, okay, how about get our plantation a debt? How about getting our plantation of being on the job market and waiting for the white person to say who when we get a job and then still being private living ghetto struggle? How about get out of that situation? How about teach us to have individual freedom, not financial slavery? Okay, that's what you should be teaching us, to be our own boss. Because I don't want to be taught. That's one thing that the white people, and I say, oh, I don't scare. When they got money, they pass their wealth to their kids. You're telling the next generation they ain't gonna be nothing. It's not going to help. Okay, and down in the south, that's why people are attacking. But the Congress people in that dark conversation need to clean up their dark facility first. that they in charge of before I talk about diamond suckers ain't no different. I'm sorry to say, and y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll keep my mouth shut on that person. Okay, although I love that person, but doggone it, there's some things that that person to clean up their own district before they start saying some things about whatever diamond silk doing. But truth be told, and all that drugs and gang thugs and all the other stuff, and stop ignore our situation and actually get done the right way and worry about it and give us jobs and not give us no damn jail time and crime and do nothing thugs hang around. Okay, to the point that's what causing us to have a bad image in our community and all over the world. Okay, so that's my point being a minstrel show. So that shoe shining for Trump and butt dancing for Trump and acting a fool for Trump. I'm just letting you know, sisters, y'all need to get together. Okay, that's what we're talking. And I ain't trying. Please don't get me no black and brown war. If Jose and in Fernando. Y'all know I'm not trying to be statistic. I'm just making a comical. I'm not gonna be Jamal Devontae who don't do nothing. I'm worrying about that and trying to get. I want you to teach us. Well, I'm teaching myself. But if you care so much about the community and the financial situation of the community, instead of a plantation, get out of plantation of cheap market labor. Okay, cheap job market labor. Okay, that's what we start teaching to get out. Cause I want financial freedom. Forget asking a white man to go shoe shine and clean up toilets or whatever. I want to go above that income, baby, and learn about that. That's more important to me. At least when I die, my children, no matter if they're darker than me or say my complexion or lighter than me or have kinky curly hair, whatever they come out or look like Westside or look like Channing Tatum who got black DNA and look white, regardless, whatever they look like, they can have generation well. So my kids are all shades, hair texture, and grandkids come out better. Know they came out this man, okay, seed, spawn, come, whatever you want to call it, that he contribute better for them and care about the family when he left this world. That's what you should be talking about. That's exactly what we're calling touching. You know what I'm saying? So therefore I gotta say, I gotta go take care of business. Bye bye, have a nice day.